Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Horowitz Chaim's words of TZIPISA, Yeshua, yearning for redemption. Achein, therefore, Rabbi, because of our many sins, Kahayim, today, Hitzliach Maisa Satan, the actions of the Satan are very successful. Al Yedei Shluchav Harabim, through his many agents that he has in the world. L'Rabbis Sharshei Amuna, that are coming to weaken the roots of our Amunah, our faith. Mikerev Yisrael, from amongst Klal Yisrael. Hein b'schar v'einish, we stop believing so much in schar v'einish, reward and punishment. Hein b'yudei ha'neviim, so too we don't believe in the promises that the Nevi'im made about the coming of Mashiach and the like. Because and we see so many troubles and travails that are that are passing over Klal Yisrael every single day. Medamin benafsham, the Jewish people begin imagining to themselves, HaKadosh Baruch Hu hister panav mimenu legamri. HaKadosh Baruch Hu has hidden himself from us completely. When we look at the news on October 7th and we see the destruction that takes place to Klal Yisrael, when we see the rise of anti-Semitism spiking everywhere in the world, when we see the face of another young soldier, Rahman al-Islam, that was killed in a battle in Gaza, when we hear about 80% assimilation rate in America and hundreds and thousands of children that are Rahman al-Islam leaving the derech and the pathways of Yiddishkeit, so, says the Horowitz, we begin to think to ourselves, where's Hashem? Must be that he's hiding himself completely from our nation. And in that moment they begin to despair that the Geula is ever coming. And they do not await for the Malchus Shemaim, the kingdom of heaven, at all. We said so many times over the Yomim Noraim and Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, that we want to just be mesakin the world, b'malchus shakai, to fix the world up with the kingdom and the sovereignty of Hashem. And the whole world should recognize that. And that's what we are waiting for, and we are yearning for, that when Mashiach will come, everybody will know about the Rabbi Shalom. But we are lacking the faith in that as well, and we're not waiting for it anymore. Each person turns to themselves. And they're looking for Eitzah's advice and solution. Hein beheter, hein beisser, whether permitted or forbidden. How they can provide for themselves and for their household as well. The people of the generation before Mashiach is going to come have given up on the Ribbono Shel Olam. They've given up on the Torah. They've given up on the promises of the Nevi'im. And therefore they're taking everything upon themselves. How am I going to survive? How am I going to make it through this lifetime the best that I possibly can? Forgetting about all of the promises and all of the trust that HaKadosh Baruch Hu asks of us to have in the coming of Mashiach. V'yosim is even more than this. Even those people who are tamim, they're wholesome, and they're yasha, and they're straight and just, Yirei Elokim, people that fear Hashem, when they see the extent of how much people have removed the yoke of mitzvahs, of Torah from themselves, which unfortunately has come about through our many sins in today's generation. Now remember, the Horowitz Chaim is writing this, we're close to about 100 years ago. All the more so today do we see that people have thrown off the yoke of Torah and mitzvahs. In many places, those things which are most chamor, most severe, have become light in people's eyes, as if it's no big deal. Things that the Torah itself says you deserve the death penalty for, or kares, or cutting off. Shabbos. Many people are desecrating Shabbos. It says in the Torah, whoever desecrates the Shabbos, he will be put to death. Va'arayas, and illicit relations. Dahainu, tevilas nidash he, bichlal kol arayas. a woman who doesn't go to the mikveh and doesn't toivel in the mikveh and then is together with her husband. That's mamish an issa of arayis of illicit relations. Like it mentions in Achrei Mos, that a woman that has relations when she's in nida, it's illicit relations. And the people of the world that are keeping mitzvahs, that are doing what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants, and they see all of this taking place, nafa liba mikirba, and their hearts fall within them, and they think, how could we hope in our generation, to the mercy of Hashem, since so many people are rejecting HaKadosh Baruch Hu's Torah, but in such an awful manner. So what do we expect? The Mashiach is going to come? Because of this, Mimela, Misrapin, Legamri, they slacken off completely. Even with a way to fix up and help to lead other people to do tshuva. Some of the people that they could save from going deep into the world of spiritual destruction. There are many people in the world that we can help. Many people that we can be makarev, but we've given up hope, says the Chavetz Chaim. We see how far they are, how lowly they are, what they're doing. They're not acting anything at all like a Jew. On the other hand, they're acting completely like the non-Jewish world, the secular world. They're being mechala, they're desecrating so many mitzvahs. What hope is there? Says the Chavetz Chaim, that's our fault, that we have lost hope in the strength and the power and the eternity of Klal Yisrael. To be continued. All the best.